Young Gravy is in the house.
What's good, baby?
What's good?
Doing? I'm out here.
I was telling Young Gravy a minute ago, guys, that thank God I didn't wear that because it would have been awkward.
You almost had to pull up in the same fit.
I got the same chain and the same robe. Dog, first of all, welcome, and I guess the first thing off top, I did not realize how tall you were.
Oh yeah.
Did you play ball?
I mean, like, middle school.
Somebody came to you.
I was balling out.
We need you on the team.
Yeah, I was balling out in middle school, but then I went to Wisconsin, and like they were all taller than me. They're all they're so good at it. I can't swear, right?
Oh, you can say whatever you want.
I was gonna say we're not.
Shit, damn, ass, fuck,
booty. All right, well, yeah, they were all. It was Wisconsin, so I couldn't ball out on their level.
Yeah. I was in your neck of the woods in Minneapolis for DJing an X Games event recently, and yes, it's a little slow. It's a little slow in that neck of the woods. But to you, Minneapolis is kind of like that's the big city compared to where you're from in Minnesota.
I mean, like in the Midwest, like all we got is like Chicago.
Have you ever chopped down a tree?
Huh?
Never. Okay, so no. that's a myth about Minnesota. I was always told if you live there, you chop down trees.
I've gotten frostbite. I've gone fishing. I don't know what else is like the Minnesota
I love
stereotype.
Fishing. So how did you come up with the name Young Gravy?
It's smooth, man. It's smooth. I don't know. More Minnesota shit. I used to work at a summer camp back in the day. And when all the kids would go to sleep and shit, my friends and I would go just like chief, do whatever, go like fuck around in the woods and like freestyle. That's how I started rapping. Was me and the fellas would just freestyle like in the middle of fucking nowhere in Minnesota. And then that was kind of how I got like started on rapping, but I never thought it took it seriously really. And then that's kind of where the name Young Gravy came up. I think I hit a line one time. I think it literally just came out of a lyric. I was rapping.
You hit a line as in you snorted?
No. I'm saying I was in a line that I was freestyling.
Got you.
Yeah, you can't get coke in the middle of nowhere in Minnesota. No, I was rapping and I said something like something about like I pull up looking wavy, like gravy. He's so crazy or something crazy like. Pulling through smooth, you could call me Young Gravy. And then, like, right when I said, everyone just, like, stopped. Like, all right,
your name is now Young Gravy.
You snap.
Got you.
Yeah, before that, it was, like, Mr. Butter for a little bit, I mean, this wasn't, like, a serious rap thing. It was just, like, in, like, the freestyle, so it was Mr. Butter. Like,
right. So, you've done songs with, Ugly God?
That's the homie, yeah.
There's somebody else I'm missing.
Drum.
Yeah. How did you guys meet, and how did these songs come about?
Dude, Ugly God was like, I mean, he was kind of like he was.
That's the homie. What's up, Ugly God?
Yeah, shout out Ugly God. He was one of my inspirations because like I had already started making music before I found him, but then like we kind of had this similar vibe. And then I was like, dude, like this dude's doing it. He did really well. Like I might as well put more of my effort into this because it could really pop off. I was kind of doing for fun at first, and then I saw him doing it. I'm like, all right, well, this is like he did it. Like. Let me just try. We'll see what's good. And then.
Do you remember your verse to that song? You remember your verse to the Ugly God song?
Ugly God song. Overall,
Come on, let me hear that. I want to hear this verse.
If we were performing live, I'd probably say my verse. Let me think. I was like,
we got to get that verse from that Ugly God song.
I said, Chef boy flexing like the Pillsbury dope. Pull up on your hoe, turn off the lights and I glow. Paula Abdul with the flow. Whoa. Lately I've been rapping fast, but I'm driving slow. And lately I've been clapping ass at the grocery store. And I said, I shouldn't have gone there. She got the long hair that don't, or the blonde hair that don't belong there. I think that weave need to get cut. Need some lawn care. Need some lawn care. My timepiece freeze every time I put it on there. And every time your mama threw, she fold like a lawn chair. Hey, yeah, you know that chick folding. And then she cooked the muffins up until that shit gold. And I shine that booty up before I slide like I'm bowling. Ice on my wrist because that whipping got it swollen.
Yeah.
I had to.
With Ugly God. What was the name of that song? Kathleen.
And honestly, right where I just ended, I had like a whole another minute-long verse written, and it was like I mean, it was just an extension of that one. It kind of like slowed down, and I was like, fuck that, I'm gonna go in. I got the motherfucker. I don't remember all the words, but I just like went off, and it was just
what came up with the.
It made the song 5 minutes, and I was like, it's extra.
What was the inspiration for Kathleen? The name.
Kathleen. I mean, a lot of my like. Honestly, a lot of my songs, if I can't think of a name, I just pick like a mom name. But that one actually had lyrics where I was saying, it was like, must be Kathleen. Now I think about it, must be Maxine. You know, that was Kathleen was always her name. I was like,
what was the name of the drum song that you guys did together?
Suavecito.
You remember Suavecito?
Yeah.
And what do you remember the verse on that one?
Probably. Just start if we started it.
We got to think.
That one was hard. That was a fire ass verse, bro. I don't know that whole project. My bars were going crazy.
So let's talk about One Thought, Two Thought, Red Thought, Blue Dot. That's new song you just did.
That's like one of my
amazing
most
lyrics
songs right now.
Amazing
Thank
lyrics.
You. Yeah.
Inspired by Dr. Seuss.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like the hook. Yeah, that song actually was written in like 30 minutes, bro. I had been on probation for a minute because of some shit I did in Georgia. I got like a bunch of like, it was a really whack situation. Long story. I've told it before. People, y'all can go find it on the internet. But I basically went to jail in like the middle of Georgia and got all these charges, like felonies, all this shit that I really didn't do. Like, and then
because most people that have felonies, they really didn't do that shit.
No, okay. All right. Long story short, I was at this house party in the middle of Georgia, and like the kid that owned the house, his mom just like, they had a really bad, it was some rich fucker. I never even met him before.
Middle of Georgia, rich people.
I mean, it's like I love Atlanta. I really am not a huge fan of the rest of Georgia. I mean, the city's all right, but I mean, like the middle of nowhere in Georgia is like they're
I'm from Atlanta, so
you're from Atlanta? You know
I know the sticks as well.
You know where Towns County is, or like
no.
Hiawassee, Chattahoochee?
Chattahoochee, yeah.
It was up there. It was like up in that part. Oh, dude,
I got you.
Horrible. Long story short, like we were in this house. They were making
moonshine
and
up there,
literally this kid's mom called, and he was like, this dude's mom, whose house we were at, called the cops and was like, "Yo, there's burglars in my house," because she didn't fuck with their son. I didn't even know we weren't supposed to be there. And then like the whole police force of like the whole county pulled up because it's like they don't see anything. Thought we were robbers. They start like chasing us down with tasers and like trying to like tackle us. Well, long story short, like I got put in jail in Georgia for a while. I got put on probation. 240 hours of community service.
But what did they charge you with?
Like burglary, criminal trespassing.
You had to have wrote a song about this.
Yeah, no, I'm getting to that.
Okay,
This is how One Thought, Two Thought started. It was burglary, criminal trespassing, couple charges for like drugs that weren't even like we're just there that weren't mine, but they charged all of us with them because they're just some fucked up southern like power trip cops. Anyways, probation. I moved to Montana and I did 240 hours of community service in 25 days, 10 hours a day, basically. Took one day off. I was
what they have you doing?
I was at a thrift shop. It wasn't that bad. It was my
thrift shop.
It was my homie. That's why I went to Montana, because it was my homie's thrift shop. Because I knew he could kind of like help me out a little bit.
So yeah, basically for 10 hours a day, you got high at the thrift shop.
I mean,
of course you didn't. That never happened.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Yeah, put in work.
But yeah, so that was that, and then I'm in Montana. I got off probation. She wouldn't. I'm 21. She wouldn't let me drink. I couldn't do anything. My probation officer was just like, And then I get off this one day, I get home, I get the call that I'm off probation, and like immediately I was just like, it's time to write a fucking song. And then I got in there, and I honestly like One Thought, Two Thought, I freestyled a good portion of it, and then I went back and kind of changed a couple lyrics, but it was like, I was so hyped. I'm like, yo, I was on Gravy on probation, now I'm off probation. And then I was like, I just been talking to an Asian girl, I'm like, and I'm fucking with some Asians, and it just kind of like, that's how that whole song started. I made it was the shortest time I've ever spent on a song, but it ended up being my biggest song. I was just like, I think it was just how hype I was after getting off probation and all that.
It's called passion.
Yeah, it was just so much passion when I do it. I'm like, dude, I'm free. I'm a free man.
What was your? That's amazing, by the way, and I'm glad you're a free man. What was your biggest inspiration in music coming up? Like, was there one in particular thing? Like, did you listen to other types of music?
I listened when I was like in high school and all that. I would spend a lot of time on YouTube just going through like oldies. I mean, oldies was like my main thing.
Yeah, a lot of your songs have oldies.
I was kind of like half rap fan, half fan of like oldies, primarily like Motown, like soul, stuff like that, like Teddy Pendergrass, that type of stuff. And then hip hop. Like, I mean, I was at first I was really into like older stuff, and I kind of like grew over. I mean, I fuck with all rap. Like, I've been a rap fiend, but like
you're a big fan of Young Thug.
Young Thug, yeah. It's like my favorite rapper.
Why Young Thug?
I don't even know, dude. I mean, he's a genius. I don't know. I think some people, I've met people like anyone you ask, either they hate Young Thug, they kind of fuck with him, or he's their favorite rapper. There's just like he has some crazy like. I think he's a genius, and like every song he puts out, I just like I don't know. Young Thug is probably my favorite for like any situation. If I'm like feeling down, put on some Thugger. If I'm like trying to get turned up, put on some Thugger. If I'm on a plane, you know, I'm playing the Rich Gang Tour Part 1, all that, you know.
Drake or J. Cole?
Neither.
Oh, you just now really hurt Nasty Nora in here.
Lost a fan.
You just now lost a fan.
Very Untitled.
Wait, what'd you say?
song.
What's her favorite?
I'm like,
I guess okay. If I had to pick, probably Drake.
Shirley's
but
asking what's his favorite Young Thug song?
I'm obsessed.
favorite Young Thug song. Free Gucci.
Free Gucci.
Yeah.
All right, Cardi B or Nicki Minaj?
I don't listen to that type of stuff really. Actually,
okay.
I heard I like it. That sounds
Mac
hard.
Mac Miller or Travis Scott?
Travis Scott.
That Astro World album's kind of fire.
Yeah. Oh, I've been Days Before Rodeos are one of my favorite projects.
Who do you need to work with at one point? Like if you had to, like I gotta, hopefully one day I can work with this particular person. Doesn't have to be a rapper.
Michael Bublé.
Okay.
That wavy.
Wavy.
You guys know who Bobby Cowboy is? That's kind of more like obscure, but he's like a soul singer from like back in the day. A lot of the artists I really dig all passed away. So like if I collab with anybody, a lot of them are passed away now. But like,
I'm gonna read one of your a notable lyric / tweet. Assassinate the coochie, soy sauce on my Gucci. Feeling bougie, placing sushi on the booty. Amazing.
Amen. Thank you.
Amazing.
These were actually
amazing lyric.
I did drip a slight bit of sushi. I mean, sorry,
on your Gucci
soy sauce on these shoes, but they've been cleaned since.
Nice.
I was at a nice dinner with Riff Raff at Katsuya, I think it's called.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
here.
where. Yeah.
Would you go to the Hollywood one?
It was the one, Hollywood one. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
That shit was fire. And that's kind of where that came from.
And you still live in Minnesota now?
No, I mean I've kind of been. I graduated college in December, and I've kind of been on like the road since then. I mean, like I'd say like 20% of the time I was in Minnesota.
Now, are you doing festivals right now? Or are you doing more clubs?
Festivals, yeah. I did. I had a tour that was all of January, and then I had a couple like weeks off, and then I did a tour for all of April and May. That was like the biggest tour I've done.
What do you like better, the festivals or the clubs?
You mean like venues, like shows like that?
Yeah, like what kind of shows do you like doing?
That's my favorite, bro. If I get a venue, because then it's all my fans and they're going crazy.
I see.
That's where you can do the most fun shit. You could crowd serve. My goal at every show is to do something that like someone's never seen before.
What's the most when it's been your show? You're the main attraction. What's been the most that you've put in a venue?
The most people?
Yeah. Just on your own. I'm curious.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
I mean, is it 100 or is it 1,000? 3,000?
Yeah, something around that. Yeah,
damn.
Yeah. At Firefly's festival, I mean, it was like there was a stage where it was like all electronic artists and then me, and like I don't think people were coming. Like basically, they all came for me and then they all did. That was like 6,000. So that was
shit.
wild. That was
and
probably one of the best ones.
What's some of your favorite cities that you've been to?
Performing wise, Atlanta is always one of the best.
Just not outside Atlanta.
Yeah, exactly. Like like all the inner venues in Atlanta, I love it.
Have you been to Buckhead?
Oh yeah, I mean like if we're going out and stuff. Yeah, I was there a couple days ago.
Okay.
Atlanta, Seattle was crazy. Madison, my college town, was sick.
I've been to Madison a few times.
Yeah.
It's been back in the day, but I DJ'd out there a couple times.
Yeah, they have, dude.
Yeah. That was cool. Madison gets lit up in there.
Yeah, and I mean it was especially hype because it was like everyone like was like, "Yo, this is the kid that went here," So that shit was fun. Nice. It was like a homecoming thing. That was fire. Detroit went crazy. I got a lot of fans in Detroit.
What about anywhere in Texas?
Austin, and I've done Austin like 3 times. That's like my biggest state base. I've done Austin like 3 times, Houston 2 times, Dallas 2 times. They were all hype. I think Austin, that was the most fun.
Got you. That's what's up, man. So what's next, man? Are you coming with an album? Are you gonna what's next for Young Gravy?
Shit, man. Just making moves. I guess I got a show in New Mexico on next Friday, and then I'll be in Atlanta until then. I'm back here. It's kind of just a lot of back and forth between LA and Atlanta, just making music. I've been making music like a lot lately, working with like my favorite producers, London, C-Note, Danny Wolf, like a lot of these dudes that like are kind of. Honestly, I was gonna live in Atlanta the whole summer to work with them, and then like a lot of them just moved out and they came to LA. So it's kind of like I'm just.
Everybody is coming to LA.
Yeah,
Everybody.
I'm back and forth now.
Everybody. The rent's just through the roof.
Yeah.
Through the roof. It's good for my mortgage though. My house keeps going up, man. It's worth $22,000 now. Yeah.
LA's
I bought my
fine,
house for $5,000.
Yeah. If I were to compare like. If I were to compare a couple weeks in like LA, a couple weeks in like Minnesota, bro, like it's so
no comparison.
Yeah, it's just like there's like every night in LA, there's like 5 moves you can make. You gotta like pick, you know. It's wild out here.
That's awesome.
I love it. So I'm gonna spend a lot more time here.
Well, I can't. I think I speak for all of us. We can't wait to hear more music. We can't wait to get more laughs. We can't wait to see what the next the next get up's gonna be.
You know, it's gonna be something hard. Something crazy. Maybe an upgrade on the robe.
Where did you get that robe?
My first ever music video, I was wearing a robe, a Republic Records robe that they gave me when they were trying to get me to sign, and then now I upgraded to the Versace. I actually have a few more robes in the closet.
Amazing.
They'll be coming out soon.
That's what's up, man.
But me.
Why didn't you sign?
Huh?
Why didn't you sign? I
did end up signing. Yeah.
Oh, you signed it?
Yeah, the robe got me.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you were saying why didn't you sign to a? Are you? I didn't ask you this. Are you signed? Do you have a major deal, or are you still independent?
Yeah. I'm with Republic.
Republic.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I met with a bunch of labels. It was a long process. I mean, I was like going back and forth, and I'm like.
How long ago did you sign that deal?
Thanksgiving.
Okay.
It's pretty fitting for.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
Gravy season.
Got you. Yeah. That's what's up, man.
Mm-hmm.
Thanksgiving record deal.
Yeah.
Young Gravy, my dude.
It's been real, bro.